Magic's got tons of obscure, powerful cards that no one's playing. Here's one of them. Undercity Informer from Gate Crash is 14 cents. Illustrated by the talented Raymond Swanland. A lot of uns going on there. Legal and Modern, Legacy, Vintage, Commander, Oathbreaker, and Penny. Ran in 3,136 decks on EDH Rec. Undercity Informer is 2 and a black for a 2/3. You can pay 1 colorless, sacrifice a creature. Target player reveals cards from the top of his or her library until he or she reveals a land card, then puts those cards into his or her graveyard. It's a very solid sack outlet that I've never ever seen in my life once. Why, guys? Why? Why don't we run this? Explain. Explain. Not only is it just a sack outlet that you can keep reusing, sacks itself, both pretty good, it gives you a significant amount of mill. I think I'd run this even in a reanimator deck. Not only do you get to sack one of your big things that potentially has like an ETB or a death trigger and then reanimate it back, you also get to fill your opponent's graveyards with stuff with this, which seems fantastic. Especially if some of the stuff you're reanimating is like, I don't know, like Avenger Zendikar, then you have a ton of plant tokens to sack to then continue to flood your opponent's graveyards full of new creatures for you to reanimate. Not to even mention, if you have enough creatures and you have enough mana, this could win you a game. Undercity Informer seems great. Definitely picking one of these up for sure. Let me know any interactions with this card that I didn't bring up in the video that you thought of, and let me know if you've heard of this card or plan on picking one up. If you want to show some additional support, you can head over to Patreon at patreon.com/NixLotus. Helps out a ton, starts as low as $1. You get access to the Discord where you can submit your decks, submit cards, talk to other players, look for people to play with, and you get shouted out at the end of the video, like these lucky patrons. We've got our $1 Lotus Dippers, Tyler, Betsy, David, X for Fiend, Big Dog, Horny Badger, and Daniel Romero. And then we've got our $5 Lotus Enjoyer, Telescope Teddy, tell him how you feel. And then we've got our 2 Lotus Lovin' Son of a Guns, Mad Dad 316, and El Flapo. Much love, everybody, and go play some Magic.